heart of Rome, not far from Piazza Navona, is the Barracco Museum. Here for months, an artist has studied all the various repertory of the museum. The stone figures, old and motionless, have given life to drawings full of emotions, intensity. Sculptures, symbols of formal perfection, have been transformed into drawings, incisions, direct and spontaneous. Past and present, old and modern. Annamaria Russo, above all, stresses the emotions in capturing that latent sense of life that every work of art considers a necessity. The artistic evolution of Annamaria Russo begins over 30 years ago. Paintings which reflect fragments of everyday living, which derive from an intimate sentiment and a delicate sense of the use of materials and color. Born in San Salvatore Telesino in 1945, Annamaria Russo has been the protagonist of a series of exhibitions held in public places starting in 1980, in encounters based on exhibition and discussion, contributing to the cultural growth of her community through the state secondary school Italo Svevo, where she taught for some years. In 1985, her works are exhibited in the Bramante Rooms in Piazza del Popolo, and in 1991, her paintings are shown at the monumental San Michele a Ripa, both in Rome, in which, continuing the use of material and color, and in defining the pictorial space, goes beyond the surface of the canvas, and her brush strokes become looser and acquire rhythm. The movement of pace, which urges and drags the mass of the caked material, takes the advantage overall. The rhythm which ensues is an existential flux, beats the tempo of vital pulsation. Its panic investment is extended into space as a dimension of being. In 1994, the artist has a personal exhibition, 30 Years of Creativity, in the Scuderia of Palazzo Ruspoli in Rome, with a theme introducing the wheels, her pictorial research in which the onlooker is involved by manually rotating the wheel. At this period, Annamaria has an artistic crisis, collocating herself to those characteristics the abstract, informal artists had adhered to, driven by an ever-present omnivorous anxiety to devour the world. And finally, her last ultimate experience at the above-said Barracco Museum, color and design, antique and modern. In this personal exhibition, the artist wants to draw the attention of the general public, of old fine art museum visitors, her reinterpretation of the Barracco collection. Through drawings and incisions, she draws your attention on the manner the artist's experience can be judged with the visual patrimony of classicism, and how, from the same source, create different viewpoints of the spiritual expression that the old object arouses in each one's particular emotional sphere. The exhibition assumes, in fact, the character of paying homage to the Baron Giovanni Barracco and to his archaeological collection donated to the city of Rome in 1905. In the works of Annamaria Russo, the past and present are not two worlds apart, but they interact with one another, and the artistical phenomena once again opens the door to the dynamic discovery which still continues in our time and creates history. Included in this recent production of the artist are the wheels also, whose elements potentiate the sense of expansion of the image, annulling the horizontal and vertical significance of the traditional icon in such a way so that the experience of the continuum of the dried out colors do not have a precise direction nor a single point of view. Naturalism here becomes an internal factor, a state of mind, impression-expression at the same time, suggests a participation of the public called to directly intervene in manually making the wheel spin. An art, that of Annamaria Russo, which distinguishes itself through her continuous research of a symbolic identity between contents and forms, in which the interactive valency is of prior importance. Eminent critics who participated in her research work are, among others, Claudio Strinati, Mario Ursino, Patrizia Rosazza, Rosella Siligato, Alberta Campitelli, Claudia Terenzi, Maria Elena Crea, Mario Donofrio, Antonio Videtta, Pietro Girace, Letizia Triches, Guido Lenoci, Italo Carlo Sesti, Grazia Lago, Giacomo Recupero, Bruno Cagli.